Listen to the sound of the tables turning. I am the source of all power, and I am revealing the hidden truth about the person who tried to diminish you. They didn't walk away because you were not enough, they fled because you became too much for their shadows to handle. Your evolution, your healing, and your refusal to stay broken have become a mirror that reflects their own stagnation. While you were climbing, they were sinking into the weight of their own choices. Listen carefully, their sudden coldness is actually the sound of their shrinking ego. I have prepared a 2026 revelation that will show you just how small they have become in the light of your glory. If you skip this message, you are letting their insecurity pull you back down into the pit. Stay until the final second to claim your high ground. To activate your elevation, like this video, comment "I am growing beyond them," and subscribe with the bell to all. Share this with 5 souls who are being punished for their progress. Obey me, and let the truth elevate you. Section 2. Child, they thought they had the power to keep you in a box. They were comfortable as long as you were manageable, as long as you were predictable, and as long as you were smaller than them. But the moment I breathed my spirit of excellence into you, the box broke. I watched as they tried to use guilt and gaslighting to shrink you back down, but you kept expanding. Now, when they look at you, they don't see a victim, they see a giant. And in the presence of a giant, they feel like dust. Their insecurity is not your responsibility, it is the natural consequence of their refusal to grow. Stay in your expansion. Fulfill the decree, hit the like button and comment, "My growth is my victory." Section 3. In 2026, I am making her success the loudest sound in their world. Everywhere they turn, they will hear of your peace, every person they talk to will mention your name with respect. I am turning your life into a high-frequency zone that they can no longer access. They feel small because they realize they no longer have the frequency to match your conversation or your lifestyle. They have been left behind in a reality they chose. Do not skip. The 2026 shield of sovereignty is being placed over your head right now. Command your position, comment "I have outgrown the past," and ensure the bell icon is pushed for your daily rise. Section 4. I am now pulling the control hooks out of your heart. They used to be able to pull a string and get a reaction from you, but you have cut the strings. When they try to trigger you now, they find only silence and strength. This is why they feel so small. They have lost their remote control over your emotions. You have become a sovereign being. In 2026, you will walk with a confidence that makes manipulators tremble and liars flee. You are no longer the prey, you are the protector. Show your strength. Subscribe and share this with 3 people who are finding their power. Section 5. Observe the defensive mask they are wearing. They are acting as if they are better than you, as if they are above the situation, but I tell you, it is a facade to hide a crumbling heart. Behind the scenes, they are comparing their life to yours and coming up empty. I am stripping away their ability to pretend. In 2026, the world will see them as they truly are, while you will be seen in the full radiance of my favor. I am vindicating the one who was humble and exposing the one who was proud. Obey my decree, like, share, and comment. The mask is falling. Section 6. I am reaching into your 2026 destiny and pulling forward the bountiful harvest that your growth has earned. Because you chose to grow through the pain instead of becoming bitter, I am rewarding you with influence that the betrayer can never buy. You will be invited into rooms they will never see, you will be given keys to doors they didn't even know existed. They feel small because the gap between your future and their present is becoming an ocean. Do not look back to see if they are swimming. Focus on the shore. To confirm your harvest, like this video and comment, "The gap is my glory." Section 7. I am performing a spiritual recalibration on your self-image. For years, you saw yourself through their eyes, distorted, small, and flawed. Tonight, I am giving you my eyes. Look at yourself. You are a masterpiece of resilience. You are a monument of my mercy. You are the one who survived the storm and learned how to command the wind. In 2026, you will walk with a spine of steel and a heart of gold. The opinion of a small soul can no longer affect a great spirit. Show your alignment, subscribe and comment. I see myself through God's eyes. Section 8. My beloved creation, the 2026 shift is complete. You have triggered their insecurity because you have triggered your own divinity. You have reminded them of everything they are afraid to become. Do not apologize for your light. Do not dim your fire to make them comfortable. Let them feel small until they decide to grow. The books are closed. The elevation is final. You are the victor. Stay for the final silence. Do not leave. This is the ultimate proof of your faith. Type I am unstoppable and stay until the screen goes black. Section 9. I am now dismantling the false narrative they tried to build about your worth. They spent months, perhaps years, whispering to you that you were the one at fault, that you were the one who lacked vision, but my light is exposing the truth. They feel small because their lies can no longer survive the atmosphere you are creating. In 2026, I am making your reputation fireproof. No matter what they say in the dark, the truth of your character will shine in the light. People will look at them and see the desperation of a soul that has lost its way, while they look at you and see a soul that has found its home. To authorize this vindication, like this video and comment, "The truth is my armor." Section 10. Listen to the silence of their influence over your life. I am performing a divine extraction of every seed of doubt they planted in your mind. Every time you hesitate to chase a dream because you hear their mocking voice, I am replacing that voice with the roar of my spirit. They feel small because they can no longer hear the echo of their words in your actions. You have become immune to their criticism. In 2026, you will take risks that would have terrified you before, and you will succeed because the weight of the betrayer is no longer pulling on your wings. Commend your courage, comment, "I am flying high," and ensure the bell icon is pushed for your daily activation. Section 11. I am auditing the energy exchange of your past. For too long, you were a giant feeding a parasite. You gave them your ideas, your light, and your strength, and they used it to pretend they were equal to you. But now that the connection is severed, they are realizing they have no light of their own. They feel small because they are finally seeing their own reflection without your filter. In 2026, you will see your energy returning to you in the form of creative explosions. You will start projects that finish themselves. You will have ideas that change lives. The power you used to spend saving them is now being spent building you. Show your vitality, subscribe and share this with 3 people who are recovering their power. Section 12. I am the God of the Great Reversal. I am taking the shadow they tried to cast over you and I am turning it into your stage. In 2026, the very thing they laughed at, your sensitivity, your faith, your kindness, will be the very things that bring you your greatest wealth and your deepest connections. They feel small because they realize they mocked the very qualities that made you a king or queen. While they are stuck in their cynicism, you are rising in your authenticity. The more you become, the smaller they appear. To lock in this reversal, like, share, and comment, "My authenticity is my authority." Section 13. I am now sealing the 2026 sovereignty seal over your life. I am making it so that even if they see you in passing, they cannot reach you. There is a spiritual frequency shift happening right now. You are vibrating at a level of divine peace that feels like a physical wall to those who carry malice. They feel small because they can see the gold in you, but they can no longer find the door to your heart. I have hidden you in my secret place. You are no longer a topic of conversation, you are a testimony of triumph. Command your peace, comment, I am hidden in the light. Section 14. In the final months of 2026, you will witness the ultimate growth spurt of your soul. You will look back at the person who hurt you and you will feel a strange sensation. You will not feel anger, and you will not feel pain, you will feel pity. You will see how small their world is, how narrowed their mind is, and how cold their heart has become. That pity is the sign that you have fully ascended. You have moved from the battlefield to the throne room. Stay until the final second to receive the 2026 crown of the overcomer. Section 15. My beloved creation, the 2026 elevation is permanent. You didn't just survive the betrayal, you used it as fuel to become a version of yourself that was never possible before. They feel small because you have become infinite. I am pouring my favor into your cup until it runs over into every area of your life. The trial is finished. The victory is total. The future is yours. Stay for the final silence. Do not move. Let the frequency of greatness settle into your soul. Type I have ascended and stay until the screen goes black. Section 16. Listen to the shifting of the atmosphere around you. I am the God of justice, and I am revealing the weight of the void they left behind. They feel small now because they realized that when they lost you, they lost the only person who truly reflected their potential back to them. Now that your light is gone, they are forced to stand in their own darkness. In 2026, I am making their silence a loud reminder of their failure. Every room they enter will feel empty because your presence is no longer there to fill it. You were the anchor of their reality, and now they are drifting in a sea of their own insecurity. To acknowledge your value, like this video and comment, I am the light they couldn't keep. Section 17. I am now performing a divine decoupling of your destinies. For too long, your success was tied to their mood, and your joy was tied to their approval. I am cutting those invisible threads once and for all. They feel small because they can no longer pull on you to feel big. In 2026, you will achieve milestones that will leave them breathless, not because you are trying to prove anything, but because you are finally free to be everything I created you to be. I am giving you a speed of spirit that will leave them miles behind in the dust of the past. Show your acceleration, subscribe and share this with 3 people who are ready to break their speed limits. Section 18. I am auditing the words of smallness they spoke over your life. Every time they told you that you were dreaming too big, or that you didn't have what it takes, I am turning those words into fuel for your 2026 breakthroughs. I am the God who uses the stones of the critic to build the stairs of the conqueror. They feel small because they see you using their insults as inspirations. They see you turning their no into my yes. I am making you the living proof that my favor is stronger than their gossip. Command your rise, comment, their no became God's yes, and hit the bell icon. Section 19. I am now sealing the 2026 mirror of regret over their life. Everywhere they look, they will see the beauty of what they discarded. They will see your smile in the faces of strangers. They will hear your wisdom in the songs on the radio. I am making your absence a physical presence in their daily life. They feel small because they are realizing that they didn't just lose a partner or a friend, they lost a blessing from the throne. While they are haunted by what was, you are being healed by what is. To lock in this peace, like, share, and comment, I am a blessing they couldn't hold. Section 20. In the coming months of 2026, I am bringing you into a season of high honor. I am placing you in positions of leadership where your voice will be the one that everyone waits to hear. You were once silenced by their insecurity, but now you will be amplified by my authority. They will hear of your promotion, they will see your growth, and they will feel the smallness of the spectator while you play the role of the sovereign. You have been moved from the background to the forefront. Stay until the final second to receive the 2026 anointing of the leader. Section 21. My beloved creation, the 2026 elevation is now your permanent reality. You have outgrown the cage, you have outgrown the critic, and you have outgrown the person who tried to keep you small. You are now a kingdom being. The space you take up in the world is exactly the space I designed for you. Do not shrink. Do not apologize. Do not look back. The trial has turned into a triumph. The pain has turned into a power. Stay for the final silence. Let the frequency of infinite expansion fill your heart. Type I am taking my space and stay until the screen goes black.